Hi YouTube. In honor of LEXA dropping her album today, I am on all music platforms. I wanted to tell you guys the story of how I went and saw her alone in New York at 17.
I hate when people promote their albums, like, okay, like, put it out, right? I'm gonna put it out. All right, I should go. I love you guys so much. It's fucked up. Like, I love you.
Was never my intention to go alone because I had never been to New York City before this day. I actually didn't even want to see her in New York. I was planning to see her in DC, closer to where I live. I wanted to go the year before, for my 16th birthday, because she came within the same week as my birthday, so I'm like, this is perfect, but my parents refused to let me go. So after I graduated, I was like, okay, for my 17th birthday, I'm gonna go and fucking buy my own ticket, and I'm gonna go regardless. Like, it's kind of my decision. I saved my money from my birthday, and I was gonna go and buy the tickets that week. I had been outside literally the whole week of my birthday. Like, when I tell you, like, back to back to back, I was not spending a single night at my house. This one night I spent with my other friend because it was her birthday in the same week as mine. And I spent the night with her at George Mason University in a dorm with some of her friends. Long story short, her friends robbed me. My last $160 gone. And I was like devastated because I'm like, oh my god, like I have one day, like mind you, this is the day before the concert. I had one day to make back that money so I could buy the tickets. By the fucking grace of God, I did. Like, I don't know how I did it. I pulled through and I made that money back. My best friend came over the next day because we had been planning to go, and we got ready and we got stood up by my friend who was gonna drive us and come with us to the concert. And so I posted a TikTok about the situation because I was just so fucking devastated. Like, I got canceled on 30 minutes before the show. I didn't have time to get an Uber and like get there in time. It was just miserable. It was so sad. I was devastated. So, like, maybe don't like record yourself when you're all mad and shit and post it to the internet, but it did like go pretty well for me. It worked out. LEXA saw the video and she commented and she was like, I'll put you on the guest list for New York. I'm like, that's insane. New York City was the last show of her tour. And also like her hometown, like that's where she's from, so obviously it's gonna be like one of the biggest shows. It's also the last show. It's just a big deal. So I was like ecstatic. Like, yeah, I missed out on going the week of my birthday, but my favorite artist not only saw a video of me, but offered to put me on the guest list. And then, you know, we started DMing and she asked for like my full name so she could get me the tickets. She literally texted me, she's like, all caps, like, I'm like, I will. Like, why would I miss this? I would never miss this for the world. For the next month, I was just like prepping for the concert and like trying to figure out like how I could make things go smoother because I did not want to rely on anyone else to get me there because obviously that didn't work out the first time. The night before the concert, my best friend calls me up and tells me 6 p.m. before we're supposed to leave the next morning to go to New York that her mom said no and she has to back out. So I'm like, what the fuck? I have to go start like calling all my friends to see if anyone's free the next day. Obviously, most of them aren't. And I found my one friend who like, she is available to go. So we make the plans. I buy the bus tickets there and back. When I tell you, if I had just bought tickets for myself, it would have been $90. But buying tickets for both of us, $200. Like, that's just whatever, like, because I wanted to go with my friend. Like, I didn't want to go to a city I'd never been to alone, and my parents would have fucking killed me if they knew that I was gonna go alone. I did what I had to do. That whole night I just spent stressing, like trying to make sure I was ready to leave at the right time, that I would make it, because like those buses do not wait for anybody. I had to sleep at like 4 a.m. and I was supposed to wake up at like 7. I didn't wake up till like 9. So I call up my friend, and my friend who's supposed to come with me, she's supposed to be there at like 9:45, 10. She calls me at 9:30 being like, I can't find my ID, I can't find my purse, like I can't find any of my shit, I don't have time like to whatever. I'm like, okay, this like, there isn't time to like think about what a solution is, because at this rate, if you can't find it now, you're not gonna find it. And like, I still need you to take me to the metro so I can go see the show. Like, even if you can't come because you don't have your ID, like, imagine, she really could have come. Like, unfortunately, she really could have. We thought that she would have needed the ID to like get on the buses, but she really didn't. She did come and she picked me up and took me to the metro, and I was like shaking the whole time because I've never taken the metro alone, let alone taking the metro and then like buses and then like the subway, like all the way up to New York. Like that's just like so foreign to me. I had never traveled alone. Thankfully there were a lot of really helpful people working at the metro who like helped me navigate and whatever. But I made it to my bus, not without getting harassed by a USPS worker who, like, he tried to hit on me. He was very obviously, like, 40, 50 something. He's like, can't you tell I'm a hardworking man? I'm like, yeah. Can't you tell I'm a fucking child? Like, back off, buddy. It was really uncomfortable, but I made it. I made it on the bus. At a rest stop in New Jersey, I got off to go and charge my phone. And when I came back, I saw like a little group of people standing outside of the bus, and they were just like talking whatever, and this one guy caught my eye, and you know, he was looking at me, so I came over and we started chatting, and his mom like came up, and he was with his whole family. He wasn't like too much older than me, and like we really hit it off. His family was like super kind, and when they found out that I was like going up by myself, I had never been to the city, they were like, just like stick by us, like we want to make sure nothing happens to you. It was just honestly the sweetest thing ever, and I'm so grateful that I met those people. Like I don't know what would have happened to me if it wasn't for them. Shout out Josiah. But I met a lot of people on the bus who were just such like kind souls, and like we had great conversations. It was a lot less like boring than I would have thought like a 4 or 5 hour bus ride would be. Once Josiah, his family, and we all get to New York, you know, the bus lets us off, everyone gathers their stuff, and his family's planning to head home, but his best friend Nico met us like right where the bus let us off. Nico had brought his skateboard, so he was like showing me some tricks and whatever. It was pretty fucking cool. I called up my brother so I could show him on FaceTime, like, look at this. You know, I bet you would have loved to see this in person. They were just so kind and like welcoming. We're in New York City with some friends.
That's a beautiful job, everybody.
It's the holidays too. The fucking holidays. Like his Josiah's mom, Tiffany, that was her name. I loved her. Oh my god, she was such a sweet woman. She gave me her hoodie because I was wearing like a cropped sweatshirt. Like stupid me, bro. It's December in New York. I really didn't think to like bring a jacket. When we arrived, it was like 4 p.m., 4:30, and the concert didn't start until 8 p.m. So I had like 3.5 hours to kill until I need to like go to the show. I went with Josiah and Nico back to Nico's house, which you probably shouldn't go to strangers' houses in a state that you've never been to, but I don't know, I felt pretty safe. Actually super safe. I made friends. This is Nico, and his mother's over here, and you know.
It was like a guardian angel thing.
Yeah, basically. People shouldn't act like me. I shouldn't act like me, but by the grace of God, I'm still here. Now, I put them on to LEXA. They had never heard her before, which was like crazy to me, but they liked her music too, and like we all just like hung out for like hours. It was a great time. They helped me navigate through the subway to the concert. Yeah. Can we introduce the board? Can I see the back of it? Beautiful.
Oh, look at the Christmas. We got green and red.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Got the chips.
We're all about the holidays.
Oh yeah.
I thought that I only had one guest pass, which is why like I wanted them to come. I asked Josiah, like I was like, oh, like the tickets aren't super expensive. You should see if there still are any, but it was sold out. He couldn't get one. If I had just like had him come in with me though, you would have seen I had 2 guest passes, and I didn't get to use one of them, unfortunately. In there, and they checked my ID, and they checked the guest list, and I was on there, so I got VIP tickets. I went up to the balcony. It was amazing. I was like so fucking close. I had the best view of LEXA like the whole time, and like it was so unreal. Had the best time of my life. It was amazing. It was so beautiful. Like she is such a great performer, and like of course I love her music, but it's just everything about her resonates with me so well. At the end of the show, literally as she's walking off the stage, I record her walking off the stage, save the video, and my phone dies. I go looking through my bag and I realize Someone must have taken my charger off of the bus. I'm like, what the fuck? My phone is dead. I'm in New York City. I need to get to the subway so I can make my bus so I can go back home, because I didn't have anywhere to stay in New York. Like, I had to go straight back to Virginia. Genuinely, I was gonna go and spend like the last like $10 I had to buy a charger. But while I was waiting outside with them after the show, this one girl like literally came up to me and let me like have her portable charger. Like, she just gave it to me. She's like, you definitely need it more than me, like keep it, please stay safe, get home safe, whatever. I'm like, you're amazing, like you are so sweet. And like the fact that I met this many like kind souls, it really like reignited my hope in humanity. I stayed out for like 30 minutes to an hour after the show, I'm not gonna lie. I did meet LEXA and it was insane. She recognized me from my TikTok, and it was so fucking cool. Obviously it was brief because she was like getting in the Uber she had called. But yeah, I had her sign my chest right above my heart, and that was probably the like most surreal thing I've ever experienced. These girls who were standing outside the show with me, they helped me navigate my way through the subway to my bus. It was just so kind. Like, none of these people had to do this shit, and they went out of their way to help someone for nothing. And like, it makes me want to cry. It makes me want to cry, truly, like thinking about it. That's why I so badly wanted to get her like signature tattooed, because it meant so much to me that the universe guided me in this way, and like that I was safe all the way up to New York. And I met all these people who helped me so much. I had to hop on a bus and get back down to Virginia. It was freezing, when I tell you, so fucking cold. My first bus, it got off in Newark, which if you've been to Newark, you know it's terrible. Oh my god, it's the worst. And even just being there, like at the rest stop, terrible. It was like 1:30 in the morning, and I swear to god, I saw a tweaker pee on the floor inside of the rest stop, like lay down and just start pissing. And I think that's why they cleared out the whole rest stop. Like, they had everyone leave, and they had people sitting outside in like the 20-degree weather waiting for buses. I had to sit outside for 30 minutes and wait for my bus. And like, obviously I gave Josiah his mom's hoodie back like before I went in the concert, because I'm like, I don't want to take some shit from someone like when he's already been so kind to me. Sitting here in my cropped sweater, freezing my ass off until my bus comes. And thankfully, like, I had some really sketchy encounters like on the way back home, but one of my friends, CJ, I love you, he was staying up with me and like on the phone and like making sure I got home safe. Josiah was like texting me the whole time too to make sure I was okay. I made it back home by 8 a.m. I was so sleep deprived. I think I slept like maybe an hour and a half combined, like between the 2 bus rides I had. Honestly, I was scared to even do that, dude. Like, I probably shouldn't have. Like, I didn't go back to my house until like later that night. I just ended up going to a friend's because it was snowing and I didn't want to walk 2 miles in the snow back home from the metro station. But that's my story. That's how I, at 17, went to New York alone and saw LEXA Gates in concerts from VIP. I'll insert some of the footage. I hope y'all enjoyed listening, and if you want to hear more from me, see where shit goes, I don't know, subscribe, follow along. I love you. Bye.
It's driving me crazy, but my neighbors think that I'm lazy, but I swear I'm in this paper, and I hate myself a little bit. Yes, I said I quit, I'm in later, bitch, I'm on my way like a skater, didn't even brush my teeth today. What they gon' say when they know I get, what they gon' say when they know I get money, they mostly act funny while looking dumb. Why don't you come in and get you some? Bitch, I'm a nigga, I'm just a fuck. They're like, what can I do for her? When I walk in, I pull up with the suits. I'ma get PP and tissue with suits. How you speaking? I'm speaking to 10, 5, 10, 2. You used to doing what the highest let. Sometimes I really wish I never met you. I'm acting stupid, that's what. That's what. Couldn't let myself be 10, 5, 10, 2. You used to doing what the highest let. Sometimes I really wish I never met you. I'm acting stupid, that's what. That's what. put it to it, right. I swear I was trying to do it better, but I felt a little pressure from a peer like down. Feeling real good right now, who knows, I'll be in a while. When I do it, I'ma do it time by time. Tell you what I know, cause you like my child. Now I want you to get it wild, especially with all the danger. If I was spending, I would hit it with a hanger. That's just me, girl, control your anger. I ain't saying that, I wouldn't think about it later. Cause I'll think about it later. So much gas, they call me Miss Bad. When the cash come, give me that. I was broke, but I needed that. All these homies trying to get into my ass crack. No, you cannot hop on my track. Trying to get a free pass, I ain't into that. I was at the freak night, what a freak said. I don't even really know what that means. I was in the gallery, Miami. Tip between smoke, you go at me. Baby talking smack, but it's never at me. When you eat the cat, I'ma tell him I see.